What's up, everybody? I'm Eric Boucher with Spectro Technology, and today we're going to take a look at how to hook up a DeltaLink with a solar power array. So included in the solar panel kit is the solar enclosure, which has a hookup for the DeltaLink, a hookup for the solar panel on the outside. Inside the enclosure, we have two extension cables here. One which goes from the solar power to the DeltaLink, and another cable that goes from the solar panels to the battery enclosure. Inside here we have our solar charge controller, our voltage regulator, and we have 4 circuit breakers. One to control the solar battery, battery B, and the DeltaLink. When you get started, you want to press the red buttons and make sure all the yellow tabs are flipped open so all the circuits are open when we get started. We're also going to need a DeltaLink, either Mark 1 or Mark 2 will work with this system. We're going to need 2 12-volt batteries, and then we're going to need 2 solar panels. First thing we want to do is install our batteries. So we're going to take one of our batteries here, place it inside the case. So when we place our second battery in, we're going to pull out our 2 battery leads. So we have battery A and battery B. We're going to take one lead and connect it to each battery, matching black to black and red to red. Now I'm just using alligator clips for this example for ease, but when you're installing this in the field, be sure to use the included nuts and bolts that come with your batteries. And you want to make sure you're matching, again, matching black to black and red to red on your battery. This system is designed to wire the batteries in parallel. So once you have your batteries connected, you can then switch on battery A and battery B. Next thing we need to hook up is our solar panels. So we're going to take our solar panel extension cable, which has dual MC4s on one end and a Anderson boot with a red connector on the other end. We're going to take our MC4s and you're just going to match the connectors in the only ways they can go in. So the 2 females will go to the 2 males. And the 2 males will go to the 2 females. And on the battery enclosure side, simply connect the red Anderson boot to the red Anderson boot. Then inside our enclosure, switch the yellow switch for the solar up. And then finally, we're going to connect the DeltaLink. So we're going to plug the blue Anderson boot into the blue Anderson boot, and then the other end into the DeltaLink. And if it is a Mark 1 DeltaLink, you're going to connect this into DC in A. And if it's a Mark II, you're going to put it into the only DC, the one DC input that it has. Then once your DeltaLink is connected, back inside our battery enclosure, we're just going to flick up the yellow switch for the DeltaLink breaker. Now the whole system should be powered on, and we can check our Victron app to make sure everything's working right. So now that everything is powered on, you can download the Victron Connect app from the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you launch the Victron Connect app, it will immediately start searching for a nearby solar controller. So here's our Smart Solar MPPT 100/30. Click on that to start connecting automatically. And then when it asks to pair and connect, we're just going to put in the pin code. Default is 6 zeros. And if it is the first time you're using this in a while, it may ask you for a firmware update. Then once the firmware update is complete, connect again. It will use your stored pin code and automatically connect. So once we connect back to our smart solar device, we can see 10 watts of solar power coming in from the panels, panel voltage of 20 volts, half an amp of current coming in from the solar panels, batteries at 3.8 volts, and 0.6 amps coming out of our batteries to our load.